If you want to get your kicks in Australia, then we have rules. Aussie rules, that is. And Aussie rules, also known as footy, is Australia's national sport. And it's the fourth biggest spectator sport on earth. Wouldn't you know it? That's pretty good. If you're a good enough footy player to get into the big league, and that being the Australian Football League or AFL, and you consistently play the fairest and the best all season long, then you are in for a chance to be awarded the Chaz Brownlow Trophy! No, it's a medal. Not a trophy, it's a medal. You wear it around your neck. Cue the tape. The Chaz Brownlow Trophy! Thank you, subscriber, for that observation. But he's right. Why do we call it a trophy when it's clearly a medallion? And we all know it's the Brownlow, but what's this Chaz business in front of Brownlow? I assume it's named after somebody. If so, then who is he? Well, all these questions will be answered because I, Threads from He Says, is here to give you the down low on the Brownlow. Game by game, round by round, the field umpires vote for 3 players per game who they felt were the fairest and the best for that match. The best player getting 3 votes, the second best getting 2, and the third best getting 1 vote. The votes are then placed into a sealed envelope at match's end, only to be opened on Brownlow Medal night to be officially counted and tallied. If you keep playing well all season, then maybe you'll get some of those votes. But you won't know until you get an invite to Brownlow night. And it's all hush-hush until then. The Chaz Brownlow Trophy itself represents the highest individual award that a player can achieve for that home and away season. This small dark blue medallion on a ribbon is coveted by every AFL player since its inception way back in 1924. The design of the medallion itself has not changed since 1924, with the one exception in 1990 when the league changed from the VFL to the AFL. Yeah mate, but what's with the Chaz Brownlow written on the medallion, mate? Footy's on soon, hurry up! Thank you, subscriber, for that excellent question, and I will answer it for you now. Chaz Brownlow is simply a shortened form of the name Charles Brownlow. Mr. Charles Brownlow is the name behind the Brownlow Medal. And who exactly is Charles Brownlow? Well, let's take a look. Charles Brownlow hailed from the seaside port town of Geelong in the state of Victoria. Charles played his first footy match under an alias Charles Green, as his father didn't really approve of sport all that much, especially footy, so it was better to fly under the radar. But the love of sport and footy, well, Charles just couldn't let it go. It was too strong. From 1881 to 1890, Charles played some pretty intelligent and clever footy for the Geelong Football Club, which at that time was part of the VFA, the Victorian Football Association. Charles even played in 2 premierships and captained the Geelong side in the 1893 victory. Known for his poetic drop kick ability, Charles was a strategic leader. His theory of open play when engaging the ball was a game changer for football. Let us now watch a very cheap, crappy video about the theory of open play as devised by Charles Brownlow himself. Cue tape. It really was a crap video. Anyway, play. Yes, and the open play tactic in the game of Aussie rules made for a more fluid and thus exciting game. Charles Brownlow certainly made his mark there. After his playing career ended, Charles took up an administrative position in the Geelong Football Club right up until his death in 1924. He saw the formation of the VFL during his life and sat on the Umpires Council and was Vice President of the Australian Football Council. He was everywhere. Charles's influence as a player and businessman was immense, and his impact was such that the VFL decided that his name should bear the title of VFL's fairest and best player. The Chaz Brownlow Trophy was first awarded in 1924, the year Charles sadly passed away. But his name lives on through the annual ceremony in the AFL today, which is pretty awesome. Charles has his name firmly remembered in the Geelong Football Club as a club legend, and he even has a retirement village named after him in the city of Geelong itself. The award has always been in medallion form since its inception and is only called trophy as, well, that's what they wanted to call it in writing. Technically, any type of award can be called a trophy, according to pretty much every dictionary on the internet. Charles Chaz Brownlow, thank you for your contribution. Your name will always be remembered as a footballer, a captain, a game changer, administrator, and legend of Australia's national game. As long as players of this great game strive to be the fairest and the best on field, Chaz Brownlow's legacy will always shine as bright as gold. And as the full-time siren sounds, it's time to end another He Says video. Maybe in a few years, you'll be up there receiving these greatest of awards. In the meantime, play fair and play your best. Please consider subscribing, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I'm Threads, this is He Says, have a good one.